Hi, my name is Eddie, and this is a reading for Sagittarius that runs from the new moon on the 10th of March 2024. Okay, that card was sticking out, so I'll take that card first. And just laying down your 10 cards on the table so we could shuffle. So it'd be interesting to see what that card is, the one which was poking out. It has a really important message for you, I feel. So let's have a look then. So the first card in the here and now, the present situation, what's going on around you at this time is, the Lovers card in the reversed position. This is known as the Choice card, okay? It is the Lovers card, so it could well be around a love situation or something which is close to your heart. But it's in the reversed position. It's like you can't make a choice at the moment. Okay, you may have thought that you made a choice and you headed off in one direction and something pulled you back, and then you tried something else and then you were kind of sort of pulled back. It's like you can't make up your mind about a situation, or you think you have and then you change your mind. Okay, so there's a lot of like changing your mind, thinking one thing and then something else here. Okay, there's a lot of confusion around this situation. There is an angel here, okay, but it's reversed. Okay, so I do sense this toxic influence around you, which I sense is in the form of a person, someone who's very manipulating, someone who's very controlling. They're causing a lot of waves. I just see waves here. You know, they cause a lot of waves. I'm also seeing smoke and mirrors as well. There's a lot of confusion. Okay. It's like planting negative seeds in your head. But the feeling here is once you gain more clarity and more certainty, then you'll be able to move forward and away from this situation. But at the moment, it's coming across as not being able to see the wood for the trees. Okay, you have to kind of sort of step back, and then you can see things fully. You can see things for how they really are. You get the full picture, because at the moment it's only like a sort of glimpse, and it's not enough at the moment. Yeah, I mean, I was just talking about this toxic influence, because the card crossing, in fact, they're both reverse cards. Okay, so it is very much negative influences. The King of Swords reversed is giving me like a sort of masculine energy, though it can actually be a female or a male. Okay, but the actual energy is coming across as being very kind of, it's like aggressive, it's like controlling. You know, this is what's getting in the way at the moment. It's like this big curtain that's been put in front of you, and you can't see like a sort of way forward. Okay, things are very kind of sort of dark, and you're wanting more clarity. You keep trying to let go and move forward, and then it kind of sort of pulls you back. There's a lot of manipulation going on here. It's very difficult for you. Let's look at the next card, which is in the past. Some very powerful cards here. Okay, I've got the Judgment card in the reversed position. Okay, which gives a sense of you being stuck. Okay, because upright is about things opening up. Of course, reversed, it's the opposite. It's about things kind of sort of closing up, feeling trapped. Which I was just talking about the curtain. Actually, I was kind of sensing like being trapped in a room. It's symbolic, but being trapped in a room in the sense of, you know, your life is kind of trapped. You know, you're wanting to go through the door, but you can't find the key. So it's very kind of sort of confined kind of sort of situation. Okay, you're wanting to break free. You keep trying, and then you keep getting pulled back here. Okay, there's something here about acceptance. It's like once you accept a situation, then the situation will change around you. It's like you've been trying too hard, or you've been trying to force change here. Well, actually, if you step back and kind of did nothing, or just accepted the situation, then it will start to change around you, and then the situation will completely change. It's a bit of a paradox. But let's look more forward and see what we get here. Okay, I've got the Five of Swords in the reverse position. I do sense you losing some so-called friends. I say so-called because it's like some people are showing up for how they really are. One person in particular who seems very nice to your face. Okay, you tell them stuff and they go and tell somebody else. They're actually quite toxic. So I do actually feel it to be that person. Though I do feel more than one, but this person is shown to be the ringleader. So it's very much finding out, how they really are. It's like they slip up, okay? And, in fact, as you step back, you give them enough rope so they can hang themselves, okay? So there's a strong sense of seeing them for how they really are. There are big changes taking place. There's also a lot of turbulence as well. And, it's about you moving from one stage to a new one. It's just like this transitional period, okay? It's a bit like being on a plane and going to a really nice place, but there's turbulence taking place, okay? You've got to get through that turbulence. Or like that big lorry going down the motorway and it realises it's going the wrong way, it's going to the wrong place. So the lorry has to turn around and go in the other direction. But as it turns around, it causes a lot of frustrations. But once it turns around, then it's just full steam ahead. And that's why I feel with you, it's difficult at first because you need to make a choice. And I do sense you will gain more clarity, especially around this toxic person and also other people as well, which leaves you in no doubt of what to do. They will try to pull you back, or the situation will try to pull you back, and this is what causes this turbulence. But you're left in no doubt that the best option is to move forward. It will be difficult for a while. Things often get worse before they get better, though it's never going to be more than what you can handle. You'll be able to handle it, okay? You can sink or swim, but I actually see you swimming. So the card in the goal position is the Four of Pentacles in the reverse position. There's a lot of kind of sort of attachment issues here. Okay, it's like you're holding on to something, and even though things may have been rather pleasant, going back, I do sense there was a lot of wool being pulled over your eyes, and there's been a lot of smoke and mirrors. So your main goal really is to let go, okay? Because you have a look at the card. There's these pentacles, like one on your head, holding one here, one under each feet. It's very heavy. It's been kind of sort of weighing you down. But since it's reversed, it's showing that you're wanting to let go, or you've been thinking about letting go of the situation, okay? But there are strong attachment issues as well, which kind of sort of pull you back. So it could well be that your mind is saying, move on, let go, but your heart keeps pulling you back. There's a lot of inner conflicts around this situation. That's interesting because it's exactly the same in the sense of it's letting go, okay? These are reversed. You're not holding on. It's all falling off you, okay? It's like these these chains are being cut through. So what's been holding you back? Because someone has been planting these seeds in your head, okay, and they grow into something, but you're like chopping them down, okay? They've taken root, but you chop them down. You work through these issues. You break free. You move forward. But it's at a subconscious level, and then it appears on the outside. But it is about you dealing with stuff here. It's like this horrible weed which has grown, okay? You cut it. You kill that weed if you like, okay? These thoughts, these these negative thoughts, this doubt, this fear, this worry, which comes about from this negative influence. So the card the advice here is shown by the Eight of Cups here. Walk away. That's what it's saying. Walk away. There's something not quite right here. Okay, you come to realise, Even the moon here is winking, saying move on. It's time to let go and move forward from this situation. And the good thing about doing that, it's a win-win situation because what's yours will then come in. So at the moment, it's like your world has been turned upside down. It's like defeat was taken from the jaws of victory here. It's like that happiness turned to sadness, laughter turned to tears. The world just shifted from the palm of your hands and onto your shoulders here. You feel stuck. It's like this vicious cycle which you've been going through. Okay, there's been a lot of blown hot and cold, a lot of pushing and pulling here. Okay, this is kind of where you're at. Things do have to get worse before they get better, and it may seem worse than what it's been like, but that's a sure sign of positive changes on the way. There will be victory for you. Your hopes and your fears are shown by the Page of Cups reverse. Been a lot of upset, around this situation. I do sense a lot of tears, and your fear is that it's not going to go away, but it is going to go away. As water comes down over you, it's very much this healing process which you're going through. Okay, you will make the right choice. You will gain enough clarity to realise that it's time to let go and move forward from this situation. And don't forget, what's yours will always come in when you let go. Yeah, exactly what I've been talking about. It's a fresh start, new beginnings. You travel light, hardly anything in that bag. So it's like letting go of the past, letting go of these people who've been holding you back. So it really do sense a fresh start for you. Don't forget to like, to comment, to share, subscribe, press the bell icon. There's also links for free daily readings as well in the description.